I remember when one of my teachers then in primary school gave a report. So my teacher wrote, she's very brilliant, but she's a talkative. When I got home and my parents saw it, they focused on she is very intelligent and ignore the aspect of she's a talkative. Hello everyone, welcome to Mockshell, a place of refuge, a safe haven. My name is Adeyemi Esther, and to all our viewers in the house, thank you so much for your love so far, for subscribing to this channel, for sharing with your loved ones. We do not take any of this for granted. God bless you. So today we are back to identity. I know we've been treating this for the past 2 weeks, and today I'll be talking on stage 4, which talks about industry versus inferiority. And industry versus inferiority is a stage in the life of a child when they ask this core question: can I succeed? How can I make it in the space of people and things? Am I competent enough? And the virtue in this stage is competence. You know, at this age, it is period whereby they've resumed school. They're already going to school. This is age 6 to 12. And the major influence in their life at this season is their teachers and their peers. So when they carry out school activities and they excel and you show them that they've done well, what you're building, what you're instilling and installing in their soul is that they are achievers and they can achieve things. They are competent. I remember when one of my teachers then in primary school gave a report, that time, I don't know if they're still using it, report card, teacher will drop their comments. So my teacher wrote, she's very brilliant, she's very intelligent. I can't remember the adjective she used, brilliant or intelligent. And she said, but she's a talkative. When I got home and my parents saw it, they focused on she is very intelligent and ignore the aspect of she's a talkative. And because of the response from home, it gave me a sense of industry, a sense of I'm a great achiever, I'm capable of succeeding, of achieving great things. And this stage is so crucial in the life of a child that when parents choose to compare them with their peers, with their friends, it leads to rejection, it leads to failure, it leads to sense of inferiority. What you're instilling in them is a last longing sense of inferiority. They feel less. And inferiority is not necessarily that they see their colleagues greater than them, but they feel they are less. And you don't want to install that in your child. So that is stage 4. So we move to stage 5, and stage 5, we are talking about identity versus role confusion. This is between the age of 12 to 18. And you know what? You're dealing with teenagers here. Your teen are looking out to, they are asking this core question of who am I? Where am I going in life? What am I to do? And this stage is so crucial because they are trying to explore. You see teen explore beliefs, faith, goals. They are just on that level. They want to try out new things for themselves. It is not the season whereby parents should focus on saying, I want you to be this, defining their life based on what you want or based on your personal interest. Because the virtue in this stage, when managed well, is fidelity. They become committed in life to what they've learned, to what they've known as what they are made for. In this stage as well, if parents choose to impose their belief system, impose their desires on their children, these children end up living in a world whereby they are stranger too. It feels like they are not connected. So you see a child that loves drawing. She has that artistic abilities. And the mom or probably the dad sees it as a waste of time and keep insisting that you are becoming a medical doctor. Keep dictating that what I want for you is to become a lawyer, a legal practitioner. This is not LD. What you're doing is you're stabbing their identity. And every child needs that position of parents helping them build strong identity. I'm not saying that you can't guide them into knowing what is best. You can guide them, you can help them, but not impose your own. This is not the time to mount pressure in a negative way. Children that their parents support to find who they are, they have this sense of belonging. They have true sense of who they are. Those that parents refuses to help, to guide, and they rather impose their belief on them, they make them a shadow of themselves. And I strongly believe you don't want your children to grow up this way, whereby they are talking in the midst of their colleagues, they can't voice their opinion. You don't want to raise children like that for us in the society. Now we move to stage 6. Stage 6 has to do with intimacy versus isolation. So the virtue at this stage is love. This is the stage where the core question in their heart is, can I love? Can I truly commit myself to someone? And all they are looking for is building a genuine relationship with significant people around them. And this is the stage where society, if not managed well, this range between the age of 18 to 40. And a lot of persons are expecting them to take responsibility of their life or for their life, and they are expecting them to do the needful. So now expectation over them is so high, and if care is not taken, this is the season whereby they pressurize them into, when are you getting married? Is it okay to ask them that, when are you getting married? Yes, it's beautiful, but it is not healthy to mount pressure on them saying get married, because they, as a result of the pressure, end up with someone they are not connected with, end up with a home they can't feel themselves, a home that feels like they are in a strange place. And we don't want to have people in the society who are feeling hurt or being traumatized in what they call an everlasting journey. Marriage is forever. So at this stage of their life, as much as parents and loved ones will suggest to them, when are you getting married? When they are in that state of being fearful, they have the fear of being vulnerable, it can lead to isolation. Or once they sense rejection, you are not doing what we want you to do, you are not doing what we expect you to do, you are already 30-something and you are not married yet, it leads to isolation. Rather than the noise and getting to hear negative feedback from people around them, they withdraw completely. And this is not healthy, because at this stage, they are willing not just to build a relationship, an intimate relationship with the person they are in love with, but they are consciously building relationship that lasts forever, and they are consciously building relationship with their in-laws as well. So it is not about getting married, being settled according to what the society calls it, or being married as the society tags it. It is about finding the right person they can be vulnerable with, finding the right person they can be safe with. So naturally they have this question in their mind, can I love? So society should not add pressure to it at this stage. By the grace of God, we will continue the last part of the stages, which is 2 other stages to go. We've treated 6 stages, and we would continue with the 2 last stages of the psychosocial stages of life. Thank you so much for your time. Please do well to like. For those that are viewing us for the first time, please do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also share with your loved ones. Thank you. God bless you. Bye.